Our next guest is the Elon Musk biographer. He's not he's the author of the book Elon Musk, Walter Isaacson, Perella Weinberg Advisory Partner, also a CNBC contributor. Walter, I guess first just love to get your reaction to what does appear to be the affirmation of the pay package originally awarded back in 2018 and now once again put to shareholders.
Well, it's both amazing but not surprising, if true. I mean, people who believe in Tesla believe in it because of Musk, and he's about to come out with the robo-taxi, as you just said. He's pushing autonomous driving. He's not betting the company on stock buybacks. He's betting the company on being the biggest, most important technology and auto company in the future. And I was a little bit, surprised that if indeed these figures are right, it's this overwhelming, but it's a great vote of confidence in Musk.
Yeah, we should point out, of course, it will mean fairly significant dilution for Tesla shareholders, as much as perhaps 9%, given 300 million shares are on option here that he will be awarded conceivably.
Now, we still also, let me make a point, we still have to see what the Delaware court's going to do. The Delaware court has done really weird things, the chancellor there. So this doesn't mean, boom, he gets his stock right away.
No, and I do notice the stock has retreated a bit just in the last couple of moments. You're right; it needs to be ratified by that Delaware court. What's your sort of take on all things Musk right now, Walter? Obviously, given the constant coverage, that Wall Street Journal story from yesterday talking about his relationship with many female employees at his various companies.
Well, that's why I had a book filled with all sorts of stories, including some cited in the Journal, but also stories of him on the factory line, him figuring out what he's going to do with AI next. This is one of the most complex, driven characters around. And at the moment, he's got so much going on, if he can stay focused. He just finally got Starship, the biggest movable object ever made by humans, into space. Neuralink has been planted in human brains so that people who are paraplegic can control a computer. You've seen the new self-driving FSD-12 come out with human learning. And certainly you've seen Tesla now on a roll. I think the interesting thing will be this whole fight with Apple. It's confusing, this fight with Apple, because in a way there was a grand bargain that could have been done between Musk World and Apple, which is payment systems, AI, for that matter, Starlink satellites connecting to the phone. But instead, Musk is, for many, many reasons, neuralgically angry at OpenAI and Sam Altman, who he founded OpenAI with before they split up. And the notion that OpenAI is going to make a partnership with Apple just rings all of his bells. And that leads to a question. I have no inside information on this, but if he's got Starlink, if he's got an a operating system unlike iOS, that's its own stack, if he has Grok AI and all the other things, should he make his own phone, or at least partner with something like Samsung to have a rival phone that doesn't need a cell phone coverage, that can be connected to Starlink and have AI and payment systems embedded into it?